This is surveillance video of Takeoff and Quavo along with their entourage walking into Houston's Johnny Dang & Company custom jewelry.
28-year-old rapper Takeoff is shot and killed at a private party in Houston, Texas. Officials say it happened in the early morning hours of November 1st at a bowling alley in the city's downtown.
On November 1st, 2022, tragedy struck the music industry when Kershnikari Ball, known professionally as Takeoff, was fatally shot outside a popular Houston establishment. Takeoff, who was only 28 years old at the time of his death, was outside 810 Billiards and Bowling when a dispute over a game of dice turned violent. According to reports by TMZ, Takeoff was at the bowling alley with his uncle and fellow Migos member Quavo when an altercation broke out. The situation quickly escalated and someone pulled out a firearm, shooting Takeoff in or near the head. Despite the efforts of emergency responders, he was pronounced dead at the scene. In the aftermath of the shooting, police launched an investigation into the incident. Early reports suggested that the gunfire had stemmed from a disagreement over the outcome of a high-stakes game of dice. However, authorities quickly clarified that Takeoff was not involved in the dispute and had been an innocent bystander caught in the crossfire. Amidst accusations of feigned emotions, Quavo faces the wrath of Takeoff's younger brother, YRN Lingo. Following Takeoff's untimely passing on November 1st, 2022, Lingo took to Instagram to vent his grief and call out those who claim to have had a close relationship with his brother but have since vanished. Netizens suggest that Lingo's statement may be aimed at Quavo, sparking rumors of tension between the two. This individual barely knew any of you. At the end of this piece, YRN Lingo added LIT, an acronym that stands for Long Live Takeoff. Many assume this comment was directed at Quavo, particularly once Lingo says, "I don't have any brothers, the only brother I have is gone." Also, Takeoff's brother expressed how tough it had been for him to cope with his loss. His last Instagram story entry, YRN Lingo revealed that he intends to release a memorial song to his deceased sibling. "F that other song, I'm releasing this," he posted on his Instagram story. The post also includes the single's cover image and YRN's second note to his brother: "I miss you, brother, I swear I do, and I'm so sorry." Let me take you back to that fateful day on November 1st when Takeoff, the youngest member of Atlanta's hip-hop trio Migos, was fatally shot outside of a private party in Houston. At the time, Houston police suggested that the rapper had been in the wrong place at the wrong time and had not been intentionally targeted. However, we can draw the conclusion that Quavo, another member of the group, was involved in the plot to reduce competition by killing Takeoff. Migos is widely credited with bringing in a new era of Atlanta rap, receiving 2 Grammy nominations, and influencing other artists. Migos member and uncle of Takeoff, Quavo, posted his funeral eulogy on Instagram. According to him, his nephew was always the most reticent and amusing guy in the room. The third member of Migos, Offset, posted on Instagram that Takeoff's death left an unfillable void in his heart. Troy Finner, the police chief of Houston, informed reporters at a November press conference that Takeoff, 28, was found dead when authorities arrived at 810 Billiards and Bowling, Houston. CNN claimed at the time that a dispute had occurred outside the bowling alley following a party, and at least 2 weapons were shot during the incident. The authorities do not believe that Takeoff played a role in the dispute's escalation that resulted in his death. "We have no reason to believe that he was involved in any of the criminal activity at that time," according to Finner. Just a few days ago, Houston police stated that they'd caught Patrick Xavier Clark, 33, for murder in relation to the death of Takeoff. Cameron Joshua, 22, who was additionally present at the incident, was arrested and charged with illegally carrying a weapon in November. The Houston County District Attorney's Office, which is prosecuting the case, requested that Clark's bond be set at $1 million. According to court documents obtained by the New York Times, Clark allegedly began making arrangements to flee to Mexico after the shooting and should be labeled a flight risk. According to the Houston Police Department, the incident occurred after several partygoers played a profitable dice game and an argument ensued. Investigators determined that Clark discharged the fatal shot based on surveillance camera footage, mobile phone records, and other physical evidence.